We are going to be working with tin. Tin is used often to create different art and devotional pieces for the Day of the Dead. Our Day of the Dead sculpture will or tin artwork will just be of the skull. So tin is very, very thin. It's a metal that's been rolled flat. It will cut you, so don't move it fast. Just hold it and move slowly as you place it. If you moved really fast, you might cut yourself. So please just move slowly when you're working with it. I'm going to give you a template so you can at least get the outline of your skull. We're going to be using just these wooden stills, and we can use those to line our tin. You're not going to bust through this tin because it's a metal, and as I press, it leaves an indentation. So, and holding it firmly in place, you'll be sure that it's not moving around on you. You can go ahead and do the eyes, nose if you like. I'm leaving all of this up to you. I'm not sure I'm going to do the teeth yet. I'm not sure how I'm going to design this. But again, you can see how it makes an indentation. Under your piece, you're going to be using this layer of foam that will give cushion so that when you press it, it will leave it like so. Now, the next thing you can do is we're going to talk about inverting your lines. So right now, this is pressed to this side of my piece. There's a ledge here because I indented it on this side. Now, while you're working with tin, you can flip these so you reverse it on the other side. So if I turn it over, I can go back over my line, but this time I'm pressing in the opposite way. And I'm using the wider edge. This is more a narrow tip, this is wider. And I'm gonna go over this and flip it back the other way. And the whole time that you're doing this work of art, I'm leaving it up to you what you want to indent and what you want to pop back the other way. This will add a lot of interest, and you can emphasize different things if you like. You could even sink a whole section by pressing flatly and just working that region. So here I kind of indented my eye. But this is the fun part of metal. It's very malleable, which means that it's always in a constant state of being pushed and pulled. Malleable means you can alter it easily. If it was a piece of steel, you wouldn't be able to even make it one simple indentation, but because this is very malleable, you can do that. I want you to look at all these different ways to decorate your skull. Think about symmetry. Think about doing something on both sides. So if I did a cross here and I want to do some type of flower here, I might think about doing it on this side, the same, each side, so it's symmetrical. There's lots of different motifs, which are repeating patterns and different things that can be used. Again, I'm leaving it up to you and how you prefer to, again, push and pull your piece by choosing what pops out and what doesn't. You might work this whole side and decide you actually like this side better, so that's fine. When you've continue working, I'm gonna give you different ways of decorating. So you're gonna decorate your skull head, and then on the outside you could do some repeating type of a pattern. It's completely up to you. This is just step one. Next week we'll color the tin with Sharpies, but this week we're just working on getting a good design for our skull. This piece of paper here will help give you some different ideas of how to make your different decorations for your skull. And each of these designs kind of build off of one point, so you need to dissect these to help you out. So for instance, if I was going to do this kind of feather type thing, I would just start with the center one, like so. And then again, it patterns off of it, that first shape. And you can just keep making these shapes. So today I'm not going to tell you exactly how to draw everything. I want you to dissect it yourself. So once I did my shapes off of the first shape, then you can go back and add more of the details. And again, that's just a good way for you to dissect something and draw it. When we draw, we use line to create shapes. And if you can see the shape pattern, then it's easy to draw a design. Again, if I were to do even this web thing, I would start with the basic shape. And then I see that they have just these crisscrossing lines. They divided it once, twice, 3 times. And then they added in these. So today, a little bit of your challenge is going to be how well you can decode how to draw something. And again, start with the main anchor line or shape and go from there. And you'll do great. All right.